Well, what's up, everyone? I want to thank you guys for joining me today. This is Nelson Robinson Sr., and welcome to the first episode of Watering the Seed. And our mission is to plant a seed in every head of household. Plant a seed that will impact the whole family, that you can see the changes, you can see the growth, you can see the head of household just evolving into the man that he is designed to be, very successful with the core values of health, success, wealth, love, and happiness. Our mission is to plant that seed because for me, myself, and I've seen so many broken relationships. I've came out of a broken relationship, and I will never point my finger and say, well, it is your fault. I take responsibility for my action and I move on. And you know what? I'm thankful for the lesson that I have learned, that today I can take those lessons and use them as stepping stone to go higher and higher, and also to give back to those that are coming behind me, those that are facing probably the similar challenges. They're probably facing similar things that I've went through. I can now give them some advice. I can now encourage them so that they can come out. They can continue to go forward instead of staying where they are. I've seen people who have stayed in that position, broken relationship, a divorce. They have stayed in that one spot for so long that they becomes bitter. They becomes angry. They are so angry at the thing that they have lost. They become so angry because they feel like the world is against them, to the point that they just throw in the towel. They just stop living. They just stop taking care of themselves. They're not care. They don't care anymore. But I want to encourage you. Look, there is a whole lot more life. If you're breathing, your dreams and your goal still have a chance of coming to fruition. You still have a chance to take your dreams and a goal to the end. But if you give up, if you're throwing the towel right now because of what you think is so unjust, you will miss so much in life. You will miss so much in life. And then probably you're going to look back and you're going to regret. You're going to regret that you didn't go forward. You're going to regret that you didn't continue. There was a time when I was driving. I was coming from Savannah back to Atlanta, and there was so much rain. There was so much rain that day coming across I-16. Coming across 16, there was so much rain. And my intention was to pull over, to stop driving, wait until the rain passed. But something within me just said, keep going, keep going. And as I begin to, what I put on my forward flashers, I make sure that it was okay for me to proceed. I make sure it was safe. So I put on my forward flashers and I began to drive. I began to take my time and I drive. And guess what? A mile down the road, I came out of all that rain and I was like, "Whew, boy, what if I did stay right there, if I never continued to drive, I would have been there for maybe a couple of hours. I don't know how long it takes before that rain passed through, but I know I came out on the other side and the rain it stopped. It stopped on the other side. So the rain was going that way. I was going the other way and I just passed through the rain, but I could have stopped there because my mindset was like, whoa, man, it's raining so hard. But something within me just said, keep going. Keep going. It's the same thing. If you just throw in the towel, if you just give up because someone has treated you a certain way, if you just give up on your dreams and your goals, or you give up on life because you think things are too hard or everyone against you, you're going to look back later on in life and wish that you keep going, because you're going to look at the other person and you're going to see them living their life. They're going to go forward just enjoying their life while you are still there, bitter, still there living a bitter life while they are living their life. So why not make your own decision and say, I'm going forward regardless. I had to do that. I had to do that. And that's what gave me the joy and the courage. It gave me so much fulfillment now when I can come back and I can say to another brother, another man, another head of household, another father, another best friend to their children, another husband to the wife. I can say, look, it's not the end of the road. It's not the end of the road. Even if you're feeling that way right now, there is things that you can do, that you can build yourself up. You can encourage yourself. Even if you lost your job, it doesn't matter what it is. You can do some things in life because you are already equipped to do that, so that you can overcome those hurdles. You can overcome those obstacles and becomes the person that you desire to be and enjoy life to the max. When I look back at my life, it just gave me so much joy to see the courage. that I have to embrace to get to where I am today. Like they said, the journey does not ends with a one giant leap. It's multiple small steps. I had to take multiple small steps. I had to work on myself. I had to build confidence. I had to think of myself as a person who still have a chance in life, that I begin to change the way I was thinking so that I can look at life from a different perspective. I had to reconnect with my faith, with my true self, the divine part of me, understand that God will never leave me nor forsake me, that God has already had a plan for me so that I can be successful in life. I had to understand if I wanted a relationship, if I wanted to go back into another relationship, I had to get rid of all that animosity. I have to rid myself of all that anger, get rid of that so that I'm going into a relationship with a clean slate. If I didn't do that, I would not have had the relationship that I have now for over 15 years. I would not have had the relationship that I have now. And that's what this channel is all about, to help head of household to evolve, to become the best husband, the best friend, the best business owner, the best of everything, but to make sure that you have God as the center of your life, that your spiritual foundation is solid, so that when anything comes at you, you be able to know how to handle those things. Your reaction, people are watching, your children are watching, your family are watching. It makes a big difference. It could be your neighbors, it could be your extended family, nieces, nephew. They're watching how you respond. And we are here with a mission. Every one of us have a part to play in this earth. Every one of us. It's like a supply chain. When one planted a seed, one reaped the seed, one washed it, one boxed it, one take it to the store. And it just keep going on until it get to the person who bought that fruit, cooked it, cleaned it, cooked it, and eat that fruit and be satisfied. All of us play a part in that transition right there. So when you look at your life and the life that you want to live, you got to understand that it is you who have to make the choice. You have to make the choice. If I did not make the choice to say, well, I'm not going to stay where I was at that moment, I would not have been here today. And that's why I'm living this wonderful life and keep on evolving. I'm still growing. I'm still developing in so many different areas of my life, just keep getting better and better every day, because I did not adapt a fixed mindset. I have adapted a growth mindset where I want the best in life. And I think every man should want that for their family. But there's also going to be a time where you have to take care of yourself. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not strong enough, how can you help someone else? Like they said, if the plane is going down, if you're facing turbulence, put the mask on yourself first so that you can help someone else. This is unscripted. I didn't script this. This is our first episode. I want to reintroduce myself to you, Nelson Robinson Sr., one who has facing some things in life and have now the experience that I want to pass on to other men, so that as we plant a seed in the head of household, it will impact every part of their family, mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially. It doesn't matter who you are. And we are not against women. We just believe that I believe that if I can be stronger, if I can be a better person, if I can love better, it will impact my family. It will also help my family to grow. I would be a better example to my family. I would be more better. I can deliver more in my family. So it's not that we are saying that you are better than your wife and you should just focus on yourself only. No. What we are saying, if you can focus on yourself, if you can grow, if you can get rid of the animosity, if you can get rid of the anger, if you can get rid of the jealousy and the rage, you can better serve your family, and the love, the connection will be so strong that the family will grow and evolve and just soar, and you yourself will enjoy life as you and your family continue to grow together. Life is good. You are here to live and impact this world. You can make a difference. I can make a difference. And I'm so glad that I didn't throw in the towel. I'm so glad I did not stay where I am. Yes, I've lost some things. I've lost some material things. But guess what? I have already gotten back double. I've already gotten back and still growing, still growing. If I did throw in the towel, I would not have been able to experience the love that I'm experiencing today. The children that I have, that family that I have, that beautiful wife that I have. I don't think, like the scripture says, don't make a friend with an angry man. Nobody would want to make a friend with me if I'm still lashing out. Who would want to have that? Who would want to have me as an example for a father if I'm abusing the kids and abusing their mother? Who would want to do that? So from my experience, that's why I say I don't point finger. I take responsibility for my action. I take responsibility for my action and I use that now to grow. And all the obstacles that I have encountered back in those days, I use those as stepping stone to grow, to go to the next level. I use those to evaluate myself today. Am I still that man? No. Am I still doing that? No. I'm different. I'm brand new. And I thank God for his grace because through his grace now I had a second chance and I did not misuse that second chance. I was so grateful that I used every second of the day to be thankful. Every day I get up, I am thankful because here I am today. Still have my business, still growing. And now I can impart into other men so that their family can experience that bliss, marriage, that relationship, and grow not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, which is so important. Financially, you can give back. You can take your family a wonderful vacation. There's so many things that I had to overcome that today makes me the man that I am. So again, I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can know. I'm trying to put out a video every week. I'm trying to put out a video every week because I have so much to share. I have so much to share, and I'm so concerned about families today because of the relationship between mother, father, brother, sister. It is so important. We got to be the light. We got to be the example to anyone who decide that they would like to have a good example or have someone that can encourage them in a positive way. Again, this is Nelson Robinson Sr., and this is Watering the Seed, where we plant the seed in the head of household that it will impact the whole family so that you and your family can live this blissful life and enjoy the core values that you have. My core values are health, success, wealth, love, and happiness. I want that in my life. And I believe that I know that I am deserving of that because God has already promised and I know he can deliver. Love you guys. Until next time. Peace. Look out for episode number 2.